Now, many people are going to be happy that I'm covering today a particular topic, which is finger extensions or finger stretchings, as you want to name it. Today's lesson will be extremely helpful and useful and will make life easier for people that have small hands and they have difficulties to stretch or to extend. And for this, I actually have only one tip. But to make things more interesting, I will add a second one, and which is actually a lifesaver. Hi everyone, I am Ilia, Laporev cellist. For those that know me already, welcome back. For the newcomers, if this is the first time you come across my videos and my channel and you like the things that I'm doing and I'm delivering to you, then consider to subscribe. I chose this scale because, first of all, it's pretty doable, so it's not that difficult, and it has these finger extensions over here. But now, let's break things down. So let's start with a common mistake that people do, especially beginners. So that was a very common mistake that beginner students do. So they tend to hold all the fingers on the string, and by doing that, by holding all the fingers on the string, your hand will be very limited and you're gonna have so much difficulty to reach the pinky, for instance, because you will not have space and then things will get out of tune. So I'm gonna now show you an example that would be right. So when you release the fingers on the right timing and moment, you will feel flexibility in your hand and you're not going to have any painful experiences when it comes to finger extensions. And remember, flexibility is everything when it comes to cello playing. All right, I gave you now this example. Now it's up to you to try this in other situations. Now, a great way to make life even more easier, and when things are completely getting out of control and uncomfortable, then I like to call help from my elbow over here. And this one is really a lifesaver. So let's take a look from a different angle so you have an idea what I'm talking about. So when you move your elbow a little bit forward, it will give you much more space to reach the pinky or other fingers when you're doing extensions. And again, remember that you need to release the fingers just in time, so don't get stuck in the mud. Another common mistake that people do is that their arm is very low. So by holding your arm very low, you're also going to have difficulties to extend your fingers. So make sure that your arm is steady. So that is another common mistake. So these two crucial tips that I just gave to you, I always apply them to my students and I see very, very fast results when it comes to dominating finger extensions. So I encourage you to do this as well. and I'm pretty sure you will feel much more comfortable and things are just gonna be easier. And if you are up for a challenge and you want to apply these tips already into a study, then I highly recommend to watch the next video, which is going to appear here on the end screen. And in the next video, we are going to cover Louis Feuillard Studies of the Young Cellist, study number 30, which is a great exercise for the left hand. So will I see you in the next lesson? Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next lesson with Feuillard study number 30.